General Hospital spoilers sees that Britt had returned to Port Charles after a long period of time. All this time, she's been running away from Jason everywhere because he's blamed for Franco's death. After Jason was vindicted for crimes not caused by him, he also brought her back to Port Charles to continue living. After living in Port Charles for a while, Britt believes she has found a good place to live. Recently, Cyrus appointed Britt to the position of Chief of Staff. He believes in her so much, so he wants to bribe her to help him hide his wrongdoing. And if Britt was Chief of Staff, it was in his favor, so he was very eager to help her. However, things did not go to the way he expected. But after taking on the new position, she didn't want what he wanted. She teamed up with Jason to expose his guilt. Both of them went to great length to get Cyrus out of the general, thanks to Britt's new position. Because of the crimes he committed, Cyrus was removed from his position and also sent to prison. Following Cyrus' departure from the position, Dr. Monica took over the chairman of the board of directors. As for Britt, she is not sure she can take the position she has, because before that, Cyrus helped her get this good position. Besides, Dr. Terry also aspires to be a good chief of staff for Port Charles, and she couldn't tell if Monica wanted her to continue in the position or would let Terry take over. Everything so far is still a big question mark for everyone. Meanwhile, on the other side, Britt and Jason are also working to clarify their relationship. However, at this time, Jason must bear the trouble from the crime that Cyrus committed. Jason used to work under Sonny in the mafia organization. It was Sonny who appointed him to the organization that he took control of. But then he fell from a bridge in New Jersey and everyone assumed he lost his life. But things did not go as expected. Just as his dear wife, Carly, could not believe that he was not dead yet. Currently, he lives in Nixon Falls, Pennsylvania, but for some reason, he has lost all of his previous memories. Reluctantly, Carly was forced to take on the role of managing her husband's organization, at the same time without any help from anyone, because at the moment Jason is still on the run for sins that are not his. Prior to that, other organizations had accepted Carly as the head of the competition, but now that Jason has returned, they assume that Carly and Jason cannot work together to run the organization. They conspire to destroy the organization that Sonny left behind. At this point, Jason needs to come up with a new plan to prove the position of the organization. At the same time, let the opponent be wary because both he and Carly are united in business. However, with the upcoming situation, it will be a big threat in their relationship with Britt. General Hospital fans know that Britt recently learned that she has Huntington's disease. She accepted everything because she always had Jason by her side to encourage and help her. After a long time together, she fell in love with Jason and now she doesn't want him to leave her side. However, most important thing for him right now is keeping the organization safe. And he can defy everything, even leave his love to marry Carly to serve the organization. Will Britt lose Jason from her hands after the two of them get married? As she wants to continue her position as Chief of Staff at General Hospital, will she do anything to keep that position? It can't fall into the hands of anyone, not even Terry. Stay tuned on General Hospital to see how things go here. And will she be able to keep her love for Jason and even her job with her hard work and calculations?